how will I go? Here's this challenge. Check. Okay. Good luck. I knew how this was gonna go. We have prep on him. So how are we gonna play this? We're gonna go for this one, I think. It's a very interesting line here. We play b5 and bishop b7. It's not played very often. However, I find it to be quite well. Quite performance-wise, it does quite well. E6. Knight here. Knight 2, d7, bishop here are my plans. We're going bishop here first to try and bring out the queen. Castle, simply. Play h6, create some left for my king.
This is the game at hand, chats. The game at hand. Who is on who? Aqua's playing for the losing side. Wait, you guys have been playing games already? Oh my god.
Prevent that. Okay, they're going for this move. I don't completely understand. But we'll see how it goes. There we go here. Complete my development. Hit the rook. Oh, that's not good. We hit both these things. Ooh. But no, he's fine though, because he just goes back. Okay, we're gonna go back, of course. Okay, I'm starting the repetition, but we're not doing that, I don't think, right now. I feel like...
Let's get a quick, clean sweep. Probably just c3, yeah, it's logical. And that comes with that. Rook e2 now. Comes with that there. You gotta go back to rook e2 so you don't lose tempo. A draw?
Like my position. Okay. Bring a rook to the center, maybe? What does he have? What tricks does he have up his sleeve? Could sack the rook for the knight, but that doesn't help him, right? I'm trying to play c5, obviously. That's why I brought my rook to c8.
I would actually just say this was better, so holds this square. But this is also a fine move. Queen e2 is better, actually, apparently, but we'll ignore it. So you can take that. The knight defends the rook adequately. Next move, I think, the follower. Look one in. There's a pin to be had here. There is a pin to be had, but it's very hard to capitalize on.
Alright, they're trying to go like here and here, right? Or maybe here and here. I don't know what they're trying to do. I think I'm just gonna stick to my plan and play c5, honestly. Get this pin on the pawn and stuff, so it should look good. Get this rook x-raying the queen and everything. You know. You know. When you know, you just know, you know. Okay, I don't love that move. Cause now I think I can go here. No, I can't go there, but I can go here.
Almost 3 hours. Not too bad. D-Day! Come patchy, think with a follow. Hey Goda, how's it going? Alright, so they're doing a little bit of shuffling, chat. A little bit of dancing. But who has the best dance moves? That's the question.
Right? I believe I can go there. Now he has this though. It looks a little scary for me. I should be able to just back away and be fine. Look at the tactics in this position. Not that I see. Not that I see. This looks like a dead draw so far. Interesting. Allowing a fork, however, drops my queen, so we just have to back up a little bit. And then we do the fork. If they don't see it. This is a very, very tense game, I would say.
I'm not gonna lie, good chess has been played so far. Good chess. Yes, good chess has been played so far. I'm impressed with this chess.
Oh. Okay. Try to set up like batteries almost, but not really at the same time. Let's just maybe kick away the rook, I think.
Possible fork, and it's a little bit it's ambitious to try and get that. Username, bigger the follower, and just drop back, yeah. I fancy White's chances. Engine thinks it's completely even because the engine will play the best moves. But if you had this in a game, you'd want White. You've got the majority over this side. You've got all of your pieces kind of in harmony.
Okay, now how to do this? What if we went here? What if we did this like a strange looking knight h5 move, right? Trying to get to knight f4. It's strange looking, but I think it works because I don't see any way. Like if he kicks away, I just go knight f4. If he tries to avoid it, I just go back. If he goes like here, I just go back. So I think the move is actually reasonably fine, you know. And it's strange looking, so he's like thinking, what's he doing? But in reality, I'm just playing chess.
I don't know why this is a good move. I thought just this would come. It's also a possible move. Lots of possible moves, yeah. Queen there is logical.
Oh. Yeah, alright, he goes there. I think we just go back, maybe?
Dominating where this queen can go. Seems logical. If he goes here, we go... It was a free rook!
Just relax, kind of, you know, cool the nerves. And see what's next. Okay, now we're gonna go here and take, I think. Oh, it drops the rook. Oh, oh, they didn't see it. Oh, no. You had queen takes. I'm gonna get in his head a little bit. Oh, okay, that's a good move.
No! And the game's over. Takes, back rank, and he misses it. Retreat! Get the fuck back!
What if we just block with a knight, though?
Oh no, rook takes e8 is fine now, because here and there's no back rank. No, you missed another golden chance.
Okay. We're gonna make some progress here. We're gonna go back. If he takes the check again, we're gonna go to king h7 this time, I think, or maybe actually take and take.
Oh my god, the tactics missed. But there's still, it's anyone's game. Nobody is out of this game. Nobody is out of this game. Bring the knights. Fuck it. Bring the knight. Bring the pieces. Bring the cavalry.
Because we take the rook here if he plays rook d8, and they take this rook, and then do we have anything in that position? Not that I see it immediately. Let's hit the queen. Hit the queen real quick. Alright, they've got 20 seconds. We've got double their time, so it should be an easy win on time, if it not, if nothing else.
That's like not really the cavalry. It's like you're bringing something, but I would go here, set up this trap with the pin. That's a pin also. I don't know if it's a good one.
Let's try to get this pawn trade maybe. That might not be so good for me. How about this trade? This trade looks juicy. I'm gonna go for this move. Queen f6. If he takes, okay, he doesn't take. Interesting.
Is this the idea? Time is becoming a factor. It's going to come down to a flag. There's simply not enough time for anything else. Get your back rank open. Oh, the time. The time.
We have to go here. It's forced. Now, does he have a check? He doesn't have any checks, so pretty screwed here for him. Now, what can we do? We can go here, I think. No, we can't, but we can go here.
I think it's over. It's a bold statement, but I think it's over already. Oh, and it's not. They're both taking time. They've got 10 seconds on the clock. Just move.
Takes. Oh, shit. I'm getting under time pressure. Well played.
And it's a dub. It's a dub for Aqua. Finally a win for them. Take it. Good. Now you're never getting mated. Nice. 10 seconds versus 4. It's gotta be a win. Spy check, spy check, spy check. Nice. And it's a dub. It's a dub for Aqua. Finally a win for them. Good game. Good game. A dub, and it's 3-1. No clean sweep for the gamers. And we have Pixelated versus Rosha. Is Pixelated and Rosha both ready for their game?
Alright guys, so that was the game between me and Aqua. Part of the viewer battle between Jack Sarkeesian and me. Hope I didn't butcher his name. It was a draw of London. It was very drawish the whole time until around, let's see, around move 30-ish. We started to see some blunders, move 27 to be exact. And there were some misses, some taking advantage, you know, go back and forth. But yeah, now we're going to review the game. So let's go ahead and get into the analysis board. Let's see, let's turn off this, turn off that. We can even turn off the Spotify and bring the camera maybe to around here, maybe. Maybe we can make it a little smaller for now. Got the eval bar. Alright. How's that? You guys like that? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay. So we're playing with the black pieces, so we're gonna review from the side of black. Aqua started off with D4, Queen's Pawn opening. It says the coach is saying that it was a sharp end with the advantage, but unfortunately too late because I was flagged, as you know. So D4, I played knight f6. This is my classical opening where I'm preparing for C4, E6, knight C3, and I like to play bishop B4, the Nimzo Indian. However, we did not go into this line because they played knight C3 on move 2. I played D5, making it just a classic, basically as if it were, it's almost like E4, E5, knight f3, knight C6. The only difference is it's the Queen's Pawn opening variation of that. So yeah. They can play this, which is basically the Italian, where you're aiming for the C7 pawn, like as in, if we played, if I go back to this thing, where they play here, they're aiming for this F7 pawn, but here in this bishop F4 line, they're aiming for the C7 pawn, basically. So for that reason, here I played A6, preventing them to ever play knight to B5 in the future, and discouraging it highly. So for that reason, they played E3, still a book move. I played D5, which is not necessarily the best move. The best move here is probably E6, which is more of the standard kind of thing that a lot of people will go for. But I feel like if I played that, then they would be in their prep and they'd be used to it. They could even throw moves like G4 and G3 at me, and it's unpleasant. So for that reason, instead of going E6, I like to play B5, which is still very much a draw. There's no advantage for anybody. The least they can claim is apparently 0.04 advantage with knight f3, bishop d3, and knight ce2. So yeah, and my idea is pretty obvious. I want to go bishop b7. They go bishop to d3, and here I can play c5. However, I was not aware of this at the time, so I simply play e6 now. Kind of going back to like main line. Here they should be playing b4 apparently. They play knight f3, which I think is the better move. Here I could play c5 again, but I don't. I do out my bishop to d6, preparing to castle. They take it. I take back with a queen, so I don't double my pawns. Here is their last chance to play b4. They don't do it. They castle, and then I castle as well. And now I lied. They actually have the chance to play b4 again. They don't do it. They play rook e1. Here I play h6, just getting some love for my king. And this is about where I think we caught up with the game for Jack to give his thoughts. And Aqua decides he wants to break in the center with e4, which it said was the third best move. So very, very good move by Aqua. Here I took with the pawn, they took with their knight, I took with the knight, they took with the bishop, I took with the bishop. Very big exchange here. And at the end of this, I think if I play knight d7, then I think I have a good position. He plays c3 to solidify his pawn structure. I play knight f6 to kick away the rook. He goes back. Here is where I play knight g4. I thought this was a good move, winning some tempo on the rook, getting my knight more active, making him eventually play h3, wasting a tempo, not wasting a tempo because it creates left, but using a tempo and take away my knight. And I thought it was good for me. And here we also had a repetition, like if I were to go here, and it could have been a draw, but I didn't want that, so I played knight d5 instead. They go here. In this position, I played rook c8, planning to play c5 on the next move, but apparently, oops, sorry about that. Where were we? Bloopers. Where were we? We're here, right? So here I'm planning to play c5, but apparently I could have just played c5 right away, it says, even though now it's saying rook d3 is the best move, but, or no, that's for white. Yeah, so c5 here. Apparently I could play, and that would have been good for me because c5 if they take, then I have queen takes c5, and it's just better for black apparently. Slightly, very slightly. But I play rook c8, they do this, and now I play c5. They take, I take with a rook to get this pin onto the queen. I probably could have taken with the queen as well, might have been slightly better even. However, it's very similar moves. Here I play a5 because I wanted to play this b4 move to utilize the pin on the queen, the pin on the pawn to the queen, and they couldn't take like this because they would lose the queen, so if they take like this, so therefore I played a5 to prepare that. On my next move, I played queen e7. They go here. I never really got to play b4 the way I wanted to, which was unfortunate. We did some shuffling. Here is the big point of the game. This is where I blundered. They could have played rook takes d8, great move. I would have had to play queen takes d8 or even king h7 to protect my rook. But if I do this, I drop the rook. And this would be a very bad position for me. Simply because I would be down, as you can see, a full rook, hence why the +5 is there. Luckily for me, they took, I took, and they missed it, allowing me to go right back and protect my rook, which is a great move apparently. I disagree. It's not really a great move. It's really a blunder move because, like, I don't know, it just should be horrible. And they blunder here. Now, in this position, once again, I can take the rook. They cannot take the rook this time because I would simply have mate in 2. And if I had maybe a few more seconds to thought about it, I mean, as we can see, they made this move. I played knight e8 in 8 seconds. If I just thought for 2 more seconds and looked at what happens after this and this, I'd be like, oh my god, they have no left. I can just go right to the back rank and checkmate them. However, I did not take enough time, which is why classical tournaments are better, rapid is better. Excuse me. And yeah. In this position, I assumed going king h7 was bad because it walks into a check. I assumed going here and here, whereas obviously bad because it goes here. I was assuming this was bad because we just trade material and I want to draw, and then they're hitting this and hitting that, and they already have the majority here, so I don't want to lose any of those pawns. So therefore, I played knight e8, hoping that I would be fine. But in this position, actually, they can just play rook takes e8, queen takes d8, and take my rook. And they'd be up a full exchange and a pawn. And they'd be completely winning, and the game would have been over. I would have resigned. However, in this position, after I played knight e8, they went back to d2, giving me an advantage right after I would have played b4. However, I did not play b4. I played knight f6 to go back, thinking maybe if in a world that I'm lucky in, they'd go rook d8 again, and then maybe I would find the tactic. However, they did not do this. Maybe they saw the tactic. They played rook d4 instead. Here, I went for knight d5, hitting the queen. If you think they can take and take and take, you're wrong, because I would just take back. I thought that for a second, honestly, so that's why I'm telling you. Like, I can actually take back with a rook, and I just be able to exchange. So, yeah, they don't do that. They go here. I go queen f6, trying to get this trade where if they take, I would take with a knight, and this would look very, very much like a draw for me, even after rook d8 and some other stuff. However, after I played queen f6, they went for the check. I played king h7. And now he has Aqua has 17 seconds. I have 19 seconds. So you'd think I'm winning this game, right? It's very even, but I'm winning 2 seconds on time. So you would think if anyone's winning, it's me. And all of a sudden, he takes a lot of time on that move. Aqua takes 5 seconds to play queen back to g3. And now I am up 7 seconds exactly. 19.5 minus 12.5, 7 seconds. In this position, I played rook to c4, trying to simplify, hoping he would exchange and making moves easy for me to pre-move, which exactly what happened. I was able to pre-move b takes c4. Now they give some love for the king, playing h3, which is actually an accuracy because of knight f4 apparently, but I don't understand. I feel like it's fine. I play queen e7. Now here they can play knight d2. They play knight d4 instead. Here I can go queen b7, which is the best move, hitting this pawn, as well as pressuring some other things, like the g2 square through my knight, things like that. they should play queen f3, which is exactly what they did. I take the pawn. They should take the f7 pawn. They don't. Here I give a check just to use more time on their clock. But here, as we see, I'm only at 2.6 seconds. I've been wasting a lot of time trying to find the best moves. They're at 5.4. They've doubled my time basically. And in this position, I go back, which is a miss. I should apparently played queen. Oops, sorry about all this. I'm very bad with maneuvering around the board. Here, I should have gone to queen b2, hitting both the pawns, but instead I go to b6, trying to hit the knight, pressure it. Here they play f3 with 5 seconds remaining. I have 1.4 seconds. I take the pawn. They use 0.8 seconds to play queen g4. I use another 0.1 seconds to play knight a4. I believe I pre-moved it. They take, and here I lose on time with 3.1 seconds left on Aqua's clock and 0 on mine. And that was the end of the game, folks. So, what have we learned? We have learned that when you have at least a minute or so on your clock, you should look at moves twice before you make them. For example, I should not have played rook d8 in this position. I should have played rook fc8, because then I would have been pressuring this pawn. I would have been pressuring all these squares. I would have doubled up my rook, so they're always protecting each other. They're very happy when they're doubled. I could play knight d5 on the next move, hitting the queen. I could do many other fun things, right? Instead, I didn't think. I played this move in 2 seconds flat. I blundered, simply takes, takes, and takes. Now we know, right? So they didn't do this. They missed it. Here I was able to save it. And here, once again, I made this move in 8 seconds. I should have at least taken 10 to 15 seconds. Every time you're in check, it's generally going to be one of those times where you decide this, the other thing, or that, right? And you really want to take your time and consider all of your options and make sure you make the best one as best as you can to your ability. In this position, I definitely should have taken the rook, but if we just look a move further, all I would have to do is notice that their back rank is weak and I have to checkmate too. However, this did not happen, as we know. We missed that, and even here, I should not have blocked with a knight. I should have taken, or even played king h7 and not been afraid of this check, because I could just go g6 and there's no more attack, because I have this and this blocking these squares over here. So this whole rank is being taken up by my pawn queen. And instead I played knight e8, which I messed up on, which I played in the 8 seconds. Should not have played that because of this and this and this. And now there's no back rank because my pawn's in the way, and because this knight covers the square. But yeah, that was the game. I appreciate you for making it all the way to the end. If you check out the description, there will be a link to Jack Sarkeesian's channel. I will show you it right now, actually. Let's see, YouTube, Jack Sarkeesian. Let's see here. Here he is. Check out his content. He's got 12,000 subscribers, almost 200 videos. He's about to hit 200 videos on his channel, which is awesome. Look at all his videos here, all of his shorts, very cool stuff. You should all check him out immediately. Subscribe. Give him some love. Give him likes and comments, as well as me, of course. You should like and comment on this video. And yeah, I don't really have much else for you guys as of now, other than I could tell you to watch the entire viewer battle, which is actually on my YouTube channel. We can see right here, if this will load, we can go to here, Jersmo, and we go to videos. Right now we're at 143 subscribers, 27 videos. We're very decently sized at the moment. I'm very happy with where we are at. Viewer battle with Jack Sarkeesian, Insane Chess, which it was. You just click on here. It's an hour 25. If you ever have time, you want to watch a movie instead, maybe you could watch this, you know. Just do whatever you want, honestly, you know, it's up to you. But yeah. Right now we're at 33 views. Hopefully you guys can get that to like 50, I guess that's a goal. And maybe we can get to 10 likes. That'd be really awesome, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the subscriptions. I appreciate it, everyone. And I will be live on Twitch maybe tonight or the next day. And if not, then just follow and you'll be notified when I go live or when I upload a video on YouTube. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Check out Jack. Check me out. Check out everybody. And yeah, appreciate it, everyone. Peace out. Have a good one. Take care now. Bye.